All right. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Hope that everybody had a good weekend and a good start to the week. Well, quote unquote, start to the week. Assuming that you work Mondays. I'm excited to be back with some Timberborn, the adorable game about adorable beavers building adorable little houses and stuff. It's super awesome. Basically, adorable civilizations. It's pretty awesome. It's one of these games that you don't expect to be as adorable and fun as it is, but it is a legitimate time sink. Or it really can be, as you are trying to build a very efficient and effective civilization for your beavers. It's a real-time strategy game, but it doesn't have any enemies and stuff like that. The only enemy is Mother Nature in the form of droughts that stop whatever it is that you're doing from functioning, essentially. So like right now, I'm just finishing up a drought here, and that's why all my stuff looks like this. So I don't know the best way to stop that. Maybe build another dam across there. Nah, wouldn't do much good. Oh well, either way. Incidentally, anybody do anything fun over the weekend at all? Have a good time with the start of your weeks and everything? My start of the week has been absolutely insane, incidentally. Mostly in a good way, so that's nice. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy for sure. So incidentally, today in the game, what I'm hoping to do is start really building out my capabilities using the scrap metal over here that we have. Part of the problem is that it's going to be tough in this tiny area that I've got right here, but we'll see what we can do. And look, it's Mathewin. Hey, Mathewin. Incidentally, I still don't know what's up with the whole squats thing not working. My little cruise control thing. It's supposed to work. My little thing says it works, but for whatever reason it doesn't. I have no idea why. It makes exactly 0 sense. It's very strange. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, the issue that I'm running into here, so there's two issues that I've got here in this particular district is, first, I don't have enough employees. I don't have enough beavers. And secondly is currently as it stands, it's unsustainable. I don't have enough space to make all of this what it needs to be, essentially. So what I'll probably end up doing is making like a little industrial area right on the other side of the river here as well. But either way, I am exhausted. I had such a busy day today. It was really intense. Now, don't get me wrong. It was like, it was good intense for the most part. But man, it was intense. I definitely had my work cut out for me, so to speak. Let's get another science thing going here. I'm so glad I did this. I love seeing all of my awesome like machinery working. It's so cool. Not to mention, like, all of my paper mills here doing their thing. And then all these guys. The problem is that as soon as the wind stops, basically all of these clam up. They stop working. So, incidentally, as a what's the word? I don't know. I can't think right now. Thinking is not my current strong suit at the moment. I don't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, it's just busy day. It's busy enough that I can't remember things. I can't remember the tiny things that were important. Ooh, new fishy! That's awesome, Rev. Yay for new fishy. Oh. Yeah, so, well, incidentally, that's something I did want to mention on stream, because I haven't, I don't think I've mentioned it on stream just yet. So my family and I, we are hoping, it's not completely done yet, but we are hoping that we're going to be moving. We're really excited about it. We're really, really looking forward to it. And like I said, we are really hoping that it goes through. We're not 100% sure that it will. Everything is looking good for the time being, so that's awesome. But obviously you can never be 100% on anything. And so we're basically just kind of waiting for, just pretty much whatever. We're waiting to finish things up, essentially. We're waiting for the final stages of getting housing, and then our actual move. It's not going to come for a while, but essentially it's going to mean that I'm going to have to take a fairly substantial break from both my streaming as well as my regular, like my YouTube videos, just because I'm not only will I not have a lot of time, but I'm also going to have a good bit of difficulty simply being able to make videos at any particular given time. So I'm hoping, like I said, that it's not super long, but I have a feeling it's going to be a good while. Again, we'll see. But just as an FYI, that's like in the next like 2.5 or 3 months, probably somewhere around there. Oh, yay, fishies! My internet fame, right? Yeah, all of my massive internet fames. Oh no. Oh, such is the burden of the me. Having to lose out on my massive internet fames. But yeah, I mean I figure it's not exactly going to put people out. I mean, it's like, oh my god, who was it? Was it oh, crap. I can't remember his name. I want to say it was Ninja. It may have been PewDiePie. But one of the two of them ended up taking like a 2-week break from streaming or something, and they lost like 1/6 of their followers or something like that on Twitch. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely insane. And I mean, that if memory serves, that was just because it was like, yo guys, I need a break and nothing more. it was a very simple, I just need to chill for a little while. And yeah, like I'm glad that I'm in the position where this is not my job. Don't get me wrong, I wish it was. I do wish that I could legitimately do this and make enough to where I don't have to like work, because that would be really freaking cool. But I also accept the fact that I can't. So it's not a huge deal. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's insane to think what some of the people have done with this. And like what some folks have had to deal with, because like I might not personally be a fan of whether it's PewDiePie or Ninja or whoever else, but that doesn't mean that I don't feel that they deserve to have, you know, time off and be able to do, you know, something fun and, you know, like raise a family or whatever. Now, if I build it there, will it get the connection? I honestly don't know. I don't think it will. So to be safe, here's what we're going to do. But yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that, so streaming by itself, sure, is not sustainable income. At the very least, it's not consistent enough to make it worthwhile to do. But at the same time, it is also a it is also something that can be valid for people to do. Um, at the very least in the short term or whatever or whenever and all that kind of thing. And that's more along the lines of simply because that's the nature of streaming. And it's like you just need to stream. You need to have it. You need to have the income, but simultaneously a lot of the money that people get, like people like Ninja and PewDiePie and all that, they have their merch and they have sponsors and they have all of this kind of crazy stuff that I know I'm not going to have ever, because it's that type of stuff is not in the cards for me. And I'm okay with that, because I never planned on making streaming any sort of a career by any means. But I mean, certainly in the short term, you can do it. And once you get to the point where people like care enough about your merch and everything, then, you know, by all means, have at it. Be awesome. Start building some scrap stuff. Now, I'm also going to need gear workshops. And the problem is that I don't have enough power for it. I'm still way off on the big windmill. I'm wondering what I can do here. But that said, I'm regardless of how well it goes and how much I get and all that kind of thing, I just enjoy streaming. I just find it fun. Frankly, it's one of the relatively rare times that I'm able to actually play games and everything. So that's a fair bit of what it's about for me personally. I know it's a little bit stupid, but it's also very true. I simply don't have the capacity to do much else. Shoot. So we're going to have to do this a little bit differently here. Need to path that out so that they can reach the end one there. I decided what we're naming the alpacas. We, as of right now, we're not planning on getting alpacas. Okay, correction. My wife may be planning to get alpacas, but I vehemently disagree. Although whether or not that makes a difference remains to be seen. But incidentally, yeah, that's the that's, I mean, it's big news for us doing this whole moving thing. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is big. It's full-fledged cross-country, doing all sorts of crazy stuff, moving. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous and freaking out a little bit, but at the same time, like, I'm excited and I think it's going to go well. So yeah, it's at the very least, it's going to be interesting, at the bare minimum. And I know that's not saying a huge amount, but it really will be. For sure. Gotta clear these trees out because I want to start building over here as well. Yeah, having a bit of good would be really nice. It's been a rough few, pretty much every increment of time at this point. But I think it'll be okay. So these three are going to end up powering my gearworks once I'm able to get those built up. Luckily, I've got plenty of wood chopped and everything, so we should be good there. Incidentally, does anybody have any fun and/or exciting plans for the coming week? Anything super cool going on at all? I am curious to know. We're going to see how everything goes on our side, and how everything feels and does and whatnot. So, wait a minute. What happened to the water flow? The drought hasn't technically started yet. Wait, it has? No, it hasn't. The drought's only starting now. Why did the water flow stop so early? Also, why is it flowing backwards now? Seriously, the water is flowing backwards. That's weird. I've never seen that in this game. It's very strange. Incidentally, for anybody curious, the water physics in this game are legitimately amazing, all things considered. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, see, this is the problem, is because it's got like this little waterfall thing going. So that's yanking away all my water. What I should probably do is build a dam across here. I think that would help a little bit, at least. Because essentially that would trap at least some water in here. Union District pants. God dang, these beavers. I swear. It's typical beaver overregulation bull. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Wait, what? Why? Oh, okay. I was about to say, why is it not included? And it is. It just looks goofy. I think. So effectively now, what should theoretically happen at least, is that we should be able to get the get water trapped inside of here, at least for a little bit. Not sure how long it'll last. One thing that I can potentially do is dynamite out the base portion of it, and that might do some good. That might do what I need it to, but we'll see. All right. Incidentally, for anyone curious, I personally do not have a huge amount going on this week. It is going to be a relatively busy week. So I'm like, there's a good amount of stuff I'm looking forward to. and that sort of thing. But, yeah. We have 2 unemployed. Perfect. And we got pine trees growing. Awesome. We are looking good. Incidentally, one thing that this game does surprisingly well is like effectively environmentalism. Because as a group of beavers, you also need to make sure that your the area that you're building on and the area where you live is sustainable effectively. I wish I could just like levy this whole thing off so that all of the water just got directed straight to me. Technically, I could do that, and it would massively increase the flow. Because see, this is bad. I'm getting no movement here. They were moving a little bit before. We all saw it. Dang it. I know I didn't build them too close because those are built the same. Shoot. Hmm. Hang on. No, I don't need floodgates. I can just do levees. Curious to see how well this works. If it works at all. So in theory, what'll happen here is, well, I mean, really what I need to do is I need to levy this so that I can force all of the water towards me, not down that way. but I can't do that right now. And so essentially what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to nozzle this whole thing. So effectively we're trying to, you know, aerospace engineer this, for lack of a better term, so that we'll be able to do what needs to be done. And effectively, by blocking off a significant portion of this kind of like lake area right here, then what'll happen is it's going to force the water faster through that area. The problem is this. I really want to block that. Either that or just build over there, because look at that flow. Like, that is insane. I would legit love to have that. The problem is that water, like anything else, always flows with the path of least resistance. And effectively, I'm building resistances all around. But still, it's worth it, and we'll see what we can make work here. Right now, I'm saving up my science so that I can get a full-fledged biggin. I was thinking the same thing, like just put a miniature district over there. The problem then is just doing the migration. It would be difficult, to say the least, because I would have to get supplies and everything. Well, yeah, the issue is going to be making the paths to enable the what's it called? To enable the building, essentially. I mean, I guess I can just continue this path down here and just kind of send all of them upriver. But the issue then is there's no real way for them to get anywhere. I would have to basically build 2 ladders, get them up here and then down here, and have them go across like this, essentially. Have the beavers unionized yet? The beavers have always been unionized. We know this. They shove OSHA in my face every day. I swear, it's like they're trying to kill this company. This company that I so lovingly founded. Alright, so here. Do this. And we can do this. But yeah, once I build out once I build out dams over there, and it's nice because I think I'll only need like 3, maybe. No, I'll need more than that, but still, I won't need many. Then it's going to force the current the other way, and with my nozzle here, it will doubly do so. Now, if I get rid of this, are they going to be able to go in through the corner there? Oh, good, I can. I didn't realize that I could prioritize doing a removal of the thing here. That's good to know. Perfect. All right, so now let's see. What do I have excess beaver-wise? Not much. Proletariat becomes self-sufficient. Well, that obviously that happens when they seize the means of production. Thus far, I have not seen signs of that happening. So that's good. Oh, where is it? Is it storage? No. Can't remember where the stupid distribution post is. I think it's in labor. No. There we go, the drop-off point. That's what I need. Okay. So I'm not going to move the beavers over until I get a decent stock of logs over here. Because I don't want them having to sit around and wait for like a really long time in order to get where they need to go. Oh, don't worry, there's more potatoes on the way. Calm down. There they go. My little beavers! Go, 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 go! Whee! Look at him run! It's so cute. That is true. I do need water and food as well. So here, I'll cancel 2 of them. Oops, too far. We'll do... It's, got plenty of carrots, right? Well, I got plenty of grilled potatoes, too, so we can do grilled potatoes. And then water. So once I get the 4 workers over here, then I'll set them to doing their thing. Build out the dam as quickly as possible. And then essentially delete this minor district. It's so ridiculous. Go, dudes, go! Look at them bringing supplies. So adorable. Yeah, once I get maybe like 2 more deliveries or so, because then I'll have food and water. Then I'll transfer over the beavers to here. I can even plan out where the dams are going to go. I think this will be the place to do it. Now the question is that going to be... Okay, good. That's going to be able to block it. Good call, Rev. Can put some more paths here so that they'll be ready to rock. Send them already, you think? I don't know. Seems early. Who's that? What's that? Aw, Bit! Aw, thanks so much, Matter. I appreciate it. Yay, Bit. Well, this says that it can hold 300. So, drop-off point's fine. That's why I wanted to wait a little longer. But the fact is that they're going to have plenty of food and water at least, so they're not going to die. Ah! More bits! So many bits! Yay! More bits. Yay, Rev giving so many bits. Woo! Ha! Ha ha. Ha, you basically got defenstrated. Yeah, and see, now they're waiting on the logs to show up. Dang it! Stupid deliveries. You guys are awesome. Your random bit war. Yay, made to win! The computer even got close to saying your name right. But thank you all, seriously. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. Ooh! Gifting a sub! Who is that? Zilch Spam? I like that name. It implies that you don't spam people. I approve. It's a quality name for a quality person. Okay, seriously, where are my deliveries at? Also, why do you all have no food? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. My one little distribution thing that was sending them food was their only source of food. I should probably send them some grilled potatoes so they don't, die. 'Cause that would be bad. Can't kick off the hype train. It's okay. Although hype... Anonymous cheerer? Hey, we's on the hype train! What? Woo woo! Now, why is it that the hype train symbol is Super Meat Boy? Does anybody know? I legitimately have no idea. It seems like an odd thing. Don't get me wrong, I love Super Meat Boy, but still. Sock puppet account. Yeah, I'm 90% sure it was Mathewin. But that's okay. Mathewin's cool. Oh, sure, it's got like a bajillion planks, but ain't got no food. Would you still steal grilled potatoes to feed your starving beaver family? So this means that I am going to have to build like a farm. Meanwhile, these guys are just doing as much as they can, but there's no reason for it. Those grilled potatoes go fast. Oh, cool. Oh, you can change it? Oh, I legitimately had no idea. That very well could be true because I honestly do not remember. And let's face it though, Super Meat Boy is adorable. I'm terrible at the game, but he's an adorable little character. So, I'm fine with that. I really, really like the Super Meat Boy games. They're a ton of fun. They really are. Okay, so... Well, so this is good because my plan for this vicinity is working. And that's awesome. I'm very happy with that. Now what I need to do is after... So, see, there it goes. Yeah, see, we expected that. But see, this area is still okay, so that's awesome. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to turn this area into a farm. Hey, Chrono Trigger's back! What's up, Chrono Trigger? How are you doing? And yay for sub! Woo! Yay for Hype Train. This is awesome. It's been a while since I got a Hype Train. I love getting the Hype Train. It's fun times. Oh, it just went to the community. It's the randoms, the random gifting. But see, this is good because this means that my major areas are going to be okay. Nathan Wynn gifted the sub to the mat. Of course. Matter's got to get the sub, yo. It's necessary. These guys are going to eat all the potatoes. So close. So close, you guys. More Hype Train! Yay, Hype Train. I love it. I really appreciate it, guys. Seriously. It's awesome. I honestly don't remember the last time that I got Hype Train. Especially for this game. Or just any game in general. It's been a long time. But I really do appreciate it. So thank you all. Incidentally, I'm debating. So I've talked a little bit about this before. With this particular game, it's a fun game. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong, whatsoever. But at the same time, what was it with the Mario death? What's it do? I don't have to see an ad break every time I. Oh, okay. So all right, we got to do squats and learn a word. So incidentally, this particular game, it's fun. I really like it. It's really cool to play. But I'm wondering if there's another game that anybody wants to see at all. So on Saturdays, I've been playing Phoenix Wright, hence my glutes of justice, because it makes a mockery of justice, essentially, which is kind of hilarious if you ask me. But either way, yeah, the whole shtick is, I mean, obviously this is an RTS, and so I'm doing my best to, you know, build up and make fun and have fun and make interesting and all this sort of thing. But there's only so much that I can do realistically. So if anyone has suggestions for other things, then that would be great. Okay, see, this is what I was afraid of, Rev. This is exactly what I was scared would happen. I need floodgates, not dams. The problem is that this stuff is just going straight over the spillway. Oh, Disco Elysium? That would be interesting. That is true. It doesn't make a lot of sense to change. Oh, levees. Well, you said to build dams. I built dams. God. See, now we have to redo the whole thing. It's all Rev's fault. Everybody get mad at Rev. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this will be the day that I die. All right, let's get our Espanol word. Let's see. Disfraz? Disfraz? I don't know. It means disguise. That's fun. Seems there's a lot of those. Let's see. Educar means to educate, as one might understand. Here we go. Here's a perfect one. Edema, or edema, I don't know how it's said, means edema. So, there you go. Oh, this is hilarious. Edificación. Edificación. Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to guess what edificación means? I bet you never will. Super secret. Oh, do one dam in the middle? Introduce someone to Ed and Eddie. So no, edificación means construction. Obviously. But yeah, Matter. So the plan is sometime in the relatively-ish near future, we're planning on moving. We're hoping to move. We've got things in the works to enable us to move. And so we're just kind of waiting for all the ducks to get into their various rows. And I'm hoping that they will soon, but honestly, I'm not 100% certain when that will happen, but we will see. So yeah, that's kind of the shtick at the moment. I'm pretty stoked about it. I will admit, without without any I guess not fear, but oh shoot, they can't reach those. I will admit, without any lack of, well, not lack of, but without any care necessarily, that I'm not counting my chickens as far as moving is concerned. I do think it will happen. I know it will happen at some point. It's just a question of exactly when. And I don't know if it's going to be the thing that we have been moving forward with recently. So we just have to wait. Yeah. So it is within the U.S. We're not moving. We're not moving out of country or anything like that. But essentially, it means that I'm going to be taking a relatively substantial break from both streaming and my board game videos. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be, but obviously we'll have to see when the time comes, type of shtick. Because I honestly just don't know at this point. We don't have enough information. And so we shall see. But part of the problem too is that if things go like if things go literally speaking where we expect and hope them to. In other words, as far as like the physical setup for the house and everything, then I'm actually not going to likely be able to stream for a good while because I'm not going to have any place to set up, essentially. The particular place that we're looking at simply does not have the area prepped well enough for me to be able to do that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's going to be an interesting few months regardless. So we'll see. I'm still excited about it, don't get me wrong. But it's it's going to be a pretty big how do you do, as they say. These guys need gears. I actually have to get going. I know I'm past call time. But I'm glad that we're making stuff more efficient here. I'm going to use this area to build a farm. So that way we will be able to handle all of that, which is great. Actually do 2 farmhouses. I always like to have 2 farmhouses so that I can have one dedicated to harvesting and one dedicated to planting. Makes for a little bit of a nicer thing, essentially. See, the problem is the flow is still like crazy strong through that little single spillway. My water diversion is not going as well as I'd hoped. Indeed. Indeed. I concur. Yeah, see, look at that crazy amount of flow. It's a $3.1 million house. Yeah, because obviously I'm made of money. Oh man, I wish. But sadly, no. Alright, my temporary district has officially served its purpose. And yeah, it's I mean, honestly, the place that we're looking at is really nice. It honestly is. I really like it, and I'm hoping that everything goes well. But like you said, I'm not counting my chickens. I'm really not. I don't wanna be that guy, as they say. So I'm just trying to keep it, relatively smart, as they say. Now, one thing I could potentially do is I could even funnel it more. But this seems like it's pretty adequate. Again, it's not, stupendous by any means, but it's not bad. So what we need now is a new water wheel. I don't think I'll be able to get 2 out of here. No. We'll go sideways water wheel. Yeah. All right, but that said, it's time for me to get going. If anybody's interested, I am keeping things up to date and apprised on Discord when it comes to like moving and everything. So I will be on there talking about it at least a little bit and everything. If anyone cares to see and know. As I also said though, it is going to be a while. Like we're not like we're looking at a few months, but it will be a relatively long shutdown as well, as far as all of my stuff is concerned, and as far as all of my things that I'm doing. But that said, thank you so much everybody for stopping by. Hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you all had a good Monday, and hope that you all have good rest of the week doing whatever it is that you got going on, because hopefully it'll be awesome. Let me just do this real quick so I don't forget. All right, but with that, I'm gonna head out and do some other stuff. So yeah, have a good week. I'll be back on Saturday with some more Phoenix Wright, because it's awesome and we're starting a new case. Hopefully it'll be fun. But take care, stay safe everybody, and hopefully we'll see you on Saturday.